Hello you guys, Almost Addicted here, and today we are building this beautiful house on the water. Doesn't that look beautiful? Today we are building this beautiful survival house on the water. So it's a Minecraft tutorial on a beautiful survival house. Now it's small, it's compact, it's really easy to build. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's even got little boats there as well, a little dock area. And let's take a look in this one, because this one I've actually done the interior in it. So let's take a quick look inside. So as we walk through here, we've got loads of storage up there, and then we've got a little bush and anvil at the side here, and then we walk through into our beautiful build. And then as you can see, we have got our thing here. It's kind of like a Neville Waltz area, and then through here we've got a bedroom, nice little bedroom there. And then we have got this, we've got a nice kitchen area as well, and we've got a secret passage here as well, so you can jump down here and then actually enter the water if you've got people attacking you. And then we've got an upstairs here where we've got more storage area. As you can see around here, we've got some shelves and stuff like that, some place for storage. I really do like this house. It's a really nice house. It's definitely one to add to your collection. So without further ado, the best thing you can do to help me out for doing these tutorials is slap that like button and leave a little comment. That's it. That's seriously all it. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. It sounded good to me. So hopefully you enjoy this. And without further ado, let's build this beautiful house on the water. Cabin kind of thing. Okay, so the whole radius, this will fit in a 19 by 23 space on the water, and I've done these squares. This one's actually going to be in the spruce, but I've kind of done it to outline it. Now I'm going to give you all the dimensions for each part. Now what I would suggest is doing this first platform here. So we'll start off, get yourself in a corner, and this is going to be, I'll put the dimensions on the screen so you can actually see them. This is going to be 23 by 5. All in the spruce. So pause the video, get it all done, and make sure you've got this platform first. And what we're going to do, this is going to be too high from the platform that we've done. So from this corner of the platform, so as you can see with the house, that's the platform that's riding up there. So we're going to find this corner here on the left hand side of the platform. Hopefully pause the video, got that all ready, and we're going to count up 1, 2, 3 on the platform, right? And then we're going to go to the side 1, 2. So on the third one, we can remove all these now. So we've got our placement. So if you haven't got that, just pause the video. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 2 to the side, and then you've got your start off point. Now this little platform here, this little square bit, is going to be going out like this. So that's going to be 4 by 7. So you get 4 by 7. I will actually fill this little bit in. So this is all going to be in the spruce, so it should be 4 by 7 this little bit, and it's just filled in whole. For the big bit, I will show the dimensions on the screen. Hopefully people are enjoying these tutorials a little bit better. I've been trying to put the dimensions on for everybody because people keep saying, oh, we want the dimensions for it and stuff. So yeah, for now, I'm just going to put this line here. Don't do this in the tutorial. I'm just doing it to separate this big block. So from this corner here, this is the 5, 1, 2, or 4 even, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place a block there. So this is obviously going to be in the spruce. That's going to be part of this platform here, so we're not counting that. So we've got a start off block there in that corner at that side, at the left hand side. Now this bigger platform is going to be 15 by 21. So make sure you've got that. So obviously you would fill it all up, pause the video. That would be from here, 15 all the way along here, and expanding out just to make sure you've got it right, 21 all the way over here. Now it should be lined up perfectly with this bottom platform here. And I've done it this way just so you guys can pause the video and the video's not super long, which is probably just going to be as long anyway, but oh well. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to start off with our spruce stairs. So I'm just going to fill this little bit in here, like that. Okay, so the spruce stairs, we're going to start off by putting 1, 2 there. Now what you can do is put some stairs underneath. It's not necessary though. You don't have to put them underneath. And we put them down to the ground. Now just to kind of fill it up a little bit, we'll put them underneath here. Now from this stair here, at the side of it, we're going to raise this up until it touches the side there. And then we're going to bring this back by, we won't count that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it should be perfectly in line with this. So once we close it up, I will make sure, I need to change the light actually. So make sure you pause the video and make sure you get that done. Where I've got all my toggles and my settings all done. So that's done perfectly. We're actually going to have another line back here. That's going back here. Now, from this side here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we'll start on here. And this line is going to go perfectly all the way to the other side until it matches with the same top here. So if you bring this down to make sure you've got it right, it should go down into the ground or into the water even to make sure you are level. And then it's going to be 3. So this is going to go all the way across and fill that bit in. Don't worry, I'm doing the rest of the tutorial nice and slow, so nobody should be lacking behind. What we're going to do now, we're going to get our fence. This is basically running around the whole thing. So we could start at the beginning here. So we get our oak fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't even need to count, it just needs to go to there. So we've got our first bit. So make sure you crack on with that, and if you're still behind, make sure you pause the video. But we're going fairly slowly now, so we're just running this, going all the way around. This is going round the whole of the build. We're actually doing it on top as well, just so we've kind of got our center point. So that goes around to there, and then this bit is going to go around to here. All the way across there, and underneath here. This is going to go all the way across, and it should meet with that back wall. So we've pretty much got all our fences for the bottom. You can put some lights on there as well to keep it lit up and stuff. Now, obviously, we need some kind of supporting these beams up. So I would put an oak there, just on that corner, and then on this corner as well. Now, we'll actually put the fence all the way around, and then we can work on the underground bit. We can actually pause for that bit because it's quite long. So we're going to go, in fact, we'll start here and run it across this front bit here. And then this is going to go all the way around the building. So just get all these fences going all the way around. I kind of like this. I don't think I've actually done a house on the water yet, so I thought I would definitely do one. I've done a beach house. This is kind of like a, I don't know, on-water beach house or something. I don't know. It's quite nice though. So get this going all the way around, and we're going to stop it at the stairs. So we'll stop it about there. Now to get this fence around, it's just so we can kind of get the basics. Now, it doesn't matter which corner you're in. We've got this corner and this corner and this corner. It's all going to be the same. We're going to grab our piece of oak. We count 1 as the fence. We go diagonal. That's 2. And then on the third one, we place an oak log. Let me double check here. I think we should have 2 gaps going all the way around. Yeah. So we'll put it on the third one actually. So there. So we're basically, it's so we've got like a 2 gap going all the way around the building like this. Which should look good, hopefully. Right, so from this corner here, that's counted as 1, 2, 3, on the 4th one, just like that, and it should be level up with that one. Now we're going to do the same in this corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this should be easy. You should be able to line it all the way up, making sure it's on the same line as that, the same line as that, to make your square. Hopefully that's right. Perfect. And for the doorway, I'll just double check because, yeah, I've just done the 1 and then the doorway there. Okay, so as you come up these stairs here, you come up the stairs and then we've got a cobblestone block there and then one either side. So we've got like our doorway there, and now basically we're just going to run this cobblestone going all the way across to here and across to here. And I kind of say I was trying to get my windmill out for this Friday, but instead I had to do this one because my internet's really slow and it's a 2-hour video because people kept asking me to go really slow and stuff. So yeah, it's just extra long really. So I'll get this one out for Friday and then I can start loading the other one Anyway, I won't blab on about this. Okay, so we've got that bit done. I think I'll get another oak log there, but we'll put it in later. So upwise, this is how we're going to do this. So starting from here, we'll go all the way along here. In this corner, we're going to go up by 1, 2. So it should be 3 altogether. We go to this corner, we're going to do the same. 1, 2. Same on this one. 1, 2. And the same here. So for this one, making sure you're following this line, going all the way across here. 1, 2. Now this is because we're actually going to get some spruce slab and run it across the top, and it's going to go from this end to that end, and that one's going to go from that end to that end. So get this going across. You don't need to count them, it just needs to meet the other side, so making sure it's going all the way at the other side. You'll know if it's level, if it just rests on top. We'll do this last one, and then we'll do the pegs for underneath. Now you've got a decision if you want to do them differently, but let's have a look. So we've got that. Make sure you get into place. So we're going underground now, or underneath this water bit, so you will have to pause anyway, because I'm sure you guys will need to do a platform or something, because it's quite tedious this, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely looks good. So underneath here, let's see, I just want to see if it's connected to the other side, because if it isn't, we could be off. Right, okay, perfect. We've got this, right. Okay, so from this side here, we're going to double this up, because obviously there's going to be a support beam here. So this bit underneath here, that'll go down. You've got the stairway over there. We're going to place 1, 2 there. Now there's going to be a gap of 1, 1, 2, like that, and then bring these to the ground. Now you can put these as deep as you like. I've got a squid in the way, so I can't actually place the block. Mind out, squid. Right. As you can see, we should have enough space, because if you do them together, you know you've gone wrong because they're connected. Now you can put these into the ground, or into the water even, as deep as you like, but I'm going to keep them on the surface because mine's very deep. It's like 90 blocks deep of water, which would take a long time. So hopefully you've got a nice shallow area. Basically, we're going to do this all the way across, like that, making sure there's a 1 gap in between all of them, and so you know you've got it perfect, it should rest on the end here. Now we're basically doing it in the same rows, so we're going to have a row of 1 gap in between here, so if you've gone wrong, these will connect together, which you don't want. So go like that, miss 1 gap, go like that, miss 1 gap, like that, and we're just basically doing it in rows. Now I'm going to speed, see that, that's gone together there, and that should go together here, and when these come down, they should connect to this bit here. Now we're basically just doing it in rows. So missing 1 gap, and then that, missing 1 gap, and that, and then carrying on like this until they're all connected and all down into the thing. So I'm going to speed this a little bit up, because obviously it's very, very tedious, and there's no need for me to kind of go slow on this bit. But yeah, I'm going to speed this bit up and make sure that they've all got 1 gap in between them, even up to here and up to here, so it looks like that underneath. I'll just show you. As you can see, you've got a 1 gap going in between all these, in between all these, and yeah, you can do them as deep as you like, but it looks really good, I feel. For these bits underneath here, that's kind of supporting it. What you can do is make that into a 3 if you like, because it kind of connects into it, but I'm just going to leave it like that. But at this side, what I have done is, as you can see, which looks fine, I've just kind of like misconnected that one, but you can kind of put it to the end. Entirely up to you. So I'm going to speed this a little bit up. Right, so as you can see, we've done it underneath here. Hopefully. Right, as you can see, there's 1 gap in between all of them. 1 gap in between all those. Right, so let's work on this roof. Now we've got that strip going that way and that strip going that way. Now basically we're going to go 1 slab and then 1 slab on top. Aim it at the top, 1 on top, 1 on top. Just carrying on with that pattern until you meet the middle. Now you can find out if you've got the middle if you go from here, this side, so 1 on top. So make sure you pause the video, take a look, so that's going underneath it, and then it's hitting the top, hitting the top, hitting the top. like that, all the way to the top. Keep moving them both at the same time, and then you should find a perfect center in the middle. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So we'll go to this side, do exactly the same, which is one on top, one on top, and just kind of move them separately. It kind of works a little bit better. So if you're in survival, just put like, I don't know, some blocks going across here, and then you can kind of work on it a little bit better as kind of like a structure. So this going across here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know. No need to count. Just making sure that stop in the middle, so the top one, like that and that. Now for the top here, we can just get our spruce and run it across here. Nice and slowly. Don't worry, you'll get time to catch up with all this. Like that. And now the rest of it, I'm going to do in the oak. Now you can change the roof color, you can do it in whatever you like, but I'm going to do it in the oak wood. So we're going to grab the oak slabs and we're going to run them all the way across. Now pause the video because this is pretty self-explanatory. It's really easy. We're just moving that along, that along, that along. It's just a normal roof, basically like that. So you should have something like that going all the way across and at the other side as well. So pause the video at this point if you're in survival and stuff and get it ready. I'm going to speed this little bit up. Hopefully you guys can just pause the video. Right. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the roof all sorted. Looks amazing. I don't know why I keep saying we, like I've got a split personality. He's telling me. He's like, build it, man. I'm like, no, don't say it. No, I'm only joking. Right, okay. So what we're going to do now, this oak log here, 1, that counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you shouldn't be able to get it any higher. So that's how you know if you got it high enough. So these 4 corners, we'll bring them up. We're using no more cobblestone now. We've pretty much used all the cobblestone. So we've got that perfect. And now what we're going to do here, what we can do actually is go around here like that. So we've got 1 window there. We can actually fill the window in. So making sure it's 2 windows. So 1, 2, 3 up and then to the left. We do exactly the same. So you can just put 2 windows there and make sure your oak is kind of going around it. Just like that. And then we're going to close that off and we can actually fill this bit in here. Now up here, making sure you found the dead center. So the dead center there, we're going to put a block either side of it like that. And then what we can do is just grab our oak slab and place it. No, in fact, we need a spruce slab because the roof's made of spruce. We'll make spruce there and then fill the rest in with oak blocks. Now the gaps here, what we're going to use is the oak slab just to fill it in like that. And there on top of that one. So it should look like that. Now we're going to actually thicken this roof out. You can leave it like this, but it's going to use more resources to do this. So, but it just looks better, I feel. So we're going to go across like this. Going to get our oak and just basically fill it so it's kind of the same length as the front of the roof. As you can see, we're just kind of filling those in. It just kind of makes it look a bit better. We're actually going to get some going all the way underneath there and all the way underneath there as well. But for now, we'll just kind of fill this bit in. It should look like that. Now the roof at the top here, in fact, what we can do is fill that with oak. And then another, in fact, we'll have them down extra like that. I think that's right, yeah. So you should have a 1 block at the top here. What you can do is actually put an oak log there like that. And we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So if you missed out on that one, you're a bit confused, we're going to do exactly the same on this side. So 1, 2, 3 across, 1, 2, 3 across. We can fill those in. Then we're having the oak, so 1, 2, 3, another 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put 2 either side it, another 2 either side it, and then we can kind of like block it off, just so we've got our window, and just fill the rest in with oak. Obviously the top bit of spruce. If you just want to use all slabs to kind of fill it in, you can, like I'm doing here. Doesn't matter so much. It'll probably work out a lot easier. Okay, so once we've done that, we'll fill this roof in now. So get these going across here. and of course the oak log at the top. Filled those in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're actually going to fill it back there as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's perfect. So these bits here, as you can see, these ridges, we've got 2 ridges here that are level with that. So we can bring these back, and they're just going to meet the other side. So we can bring that all the way across, and this one, it's just the 2 of them, and it should level up the roof. So as you can see, it kind of works. Now we do exactly the same at this side as well. So it's front and back, just bringing these 2 back. Like that. You can do it fairly fast when you're on the ground, but yeah, it's a little bit tricky otherwise. Right, okay, for the roof here, I think we're going to have 1 layer going all the way across of the oak. This is the back, the door's over there. And then we're going to have 1, 2 spaces here, and then a 2 gap. 1, 2, and then a 2 gap. In fact, we'll do it like this. A 1 gap here, and then 3 spaces. 1 gap over 3. So there should be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We've got that 1 there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we should have our windows perfectly in line like that. And then we can run our oak going over the top. Now we can fill it in on the other side as well. But for now, it should look like that. We're going to add some more detail into it. We're going to put our flower pots on there. But for now, yeah, that's looking good. What we can do for these ones, have the oak sticking out like this at these 2 sides. As you can see, it's over there. It looks quite nice. And we can do the same on the other side. And then we can start to work on this door area. There and there. So if you need to catch up, pause that video, get it ready, and we are on to the next stage near the door. Now we're going to do exactly the same with the windows, but there's only going to need 2 windows for this one, I think. So of course we're going to run this going across here. Like that, just like we did. And then just 1 by the side there. And then we're going to work from this side, just so it kind of works with the door. So we've got 1 there. 1, 2, 3 windows. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1. And then fill the rest in. Of course, put 1 across the door there so you can actually go in. You can actually go inside now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some night potion on so we can actually see on the inside. Makes it a little bit brighter. I know people have been complaining because it's not as bright. But yeah, we'll fill this all in. Going across here. Now on the inside, as you can see, we've got that little gap there. What we can do is get some oak wood and just fill that in. So it's kind of all filled in, all nice and ready for our template. We've still got a little bit on the outside, but for now we'll just kind of fill that in and get it ready. So we've got our nice little base. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do the inside as well. Not many people do the interior. I'm going to start doing all my interiors in the actual full tutorial. Hopefully, yeah, people will enjoy that. Slap that like button if you haven't already. It really shows some support. I can't even speak. Right, okay. Wooden trapdoors. We're going to have some dirt and we're going to have some flowers. Now, flowers, you can use whatever you like. Doesn't matter. So for this bit here, across this window, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to get our trapdoors, 1, 2, 3. It's just underneath that window. Put 1 either side here and here. And let's see what I did. I think I did actually put, if you would like, I don't think anyone's really going to see it really, but you can put some trapdoors underneath there. We're actually going to lose these trapdoors at the side actually, because we'll get anvils and bushes. To get your anvils and bushes out, we might as well do all the detail with it as well. So if I can find my anvils while you guys are doing that, you can probably pause the video. Like that. Okay, so we get our anvil either side of it. Now I've taken those out just so we can put 2 bush at the side of it, and I think it looks really, really good. And then obviously you get the flower of your choice. I'm not going to change it for that. That's a bad idea. 1, 2, 3. Or, so you can have 3 flowers like that, or you can just have the 1 flower. And then what I've done is just to add that little bit extra detail like that. And then if you would like to add even more detail, now this is optional, I'm just kind of giving you guys the option to do this. And yeah, oak slab, 1 either side of that, and then 2 diagonal down. And as you can see, it makes quite a good little sort of design. We're going to have some actual oak here as well. So if you want to add this extra stuff, these 2 either side, I think that makes it look really, really quite nice. I'm going to do the time effect. Hopefully it's a little bit brighter. And then we're doing exactly the same at this side. So yeah, we'll get our grass blocks, 1 in the middle, 2 at the side, 1, 2, 3 of the trapdoors. And then we're going to get our anvils either side, so 1 there, just at the side of the windows. 1, 2 bushes up, 1, 2. And then of course, if you would like, you can put those extra ones underneath. Not necessary though. 2 trapdoors here, another 1 up here, so we'll close those, get those ready. And then to kind of finish it off, is we get 1, 2, 3 diagonal down, 1, 2, 3 of the slabs, like that. And then we get these going up. Now if you would like, you can let's see if this will work. What you can do is you can put just the 1 there and then have this going down, so it just gives a little bit more depth to this little area. So 1 slab there, bring that down as well. So this is the back of the building, and then this is where we're going to put 1, 2, 3 across here, across all the windows. Then in between the window, you can either have a full block or you can have a stair block. I think on the other one, I've just put a stair block. And then of course, we're putting our trapdoors. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's that side done. Obviously, you can fill some bushes in. I put some flowers in even, but it's entirely your choice. Now what I have done is I put an oak log, as you can see, on top of each one of these as well. And if you would like, if you don't like that indent at the top, you can fill that in as well. If you just want to fill the top bit with those I think it actually adds more detail by leaving it like that. Yeah, it's kind of nice, I think. So this side we're going to do the same, but obviously we've got that door there, so it's going to be a little bit different. So 1, 2, 3 across the windows. We get our trapdoors. I need to fly up so I can actually reach. If you're in survival, probably put them at the side like that. And then you can get them in. And then of course you can either put the full blocks or the stair blocks. As you can see, well, let's go over here. I'll show you how I did it. There, as you can see, I've got the stair blocks underneath. So it's entirely up to you. And I've filled the hole. So that's what it would look like. Hole, I actually think missing out on blocks under there looks a little bit better. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, right. So for this bit, of course, we are going to get our wood oak, put them on top of these ones. And at the side here, I'm going to go like this. 1, 2 at the side there. This one can go up as well by the log, and then just place that there. And then across here, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I just think it looks quite nice for a little entrance. And then of course you can actually fit your plants in if you would like. Now, if you don't like the underneath bit and you want to add some more detail, you can actually put those going along, but that's not necessary either. And of course here, just to thicken it up. Now, quite a lot of this is optional, so you don't have to do it. It's just kind of like little ideas. So we have done the whole outside, so it's time for the interior. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Another little thing for the roof, actually. I always like to add little things. You don't have to do these things, but you can get something like this. Have a stair facing out like that, and then it just adds that little bit to it. Or you can put one down like that, put that up, you know, just little kind of things, you know, like that, and have it poking out like that. I'm going to leave it normal though. It's just a little idea for you. Let's go in and do this interior. Okay, so we're going to use the cobblestone, and we're going to obviously use the oak to kind of separate it up. Cobblestone, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have a gap there. Bring that across there. So as you can see, it's going to go up. We're going to use some half slab as well. So this one is going to be filled all the way in, all the way to the top there. And as you can see, you should have a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 near the doorway. And you can put this one up now, because this is kind of a dividing wall. Just need a 2 gap so you can actually get through, and you can just fill the rest in like that. So you've got a 2 gap, nice little entrance. What you can do, you can take these out and maybe add that in, something like that. Now up the side here, that looks like plenty of room to maybe get some chests without blocking the entrance. Now you can do it as high as you can kind of reach. You can still get into all of these. It's covering the window, but you can still kind of see some light through there, which is fine. And at the top here, this is where we're going to have to use the half slabs. So we'll get these half slabs just to fill in these little bits. And of course, at the top of the roof, we're going to have the spruce on the inside. So if you would like, you can actually fill the whole of the top, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get any on. Like that. I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking a bedroom maybe here. Kitchen here. Let's work on the kitchen. So you come through this room. I'm kind of wanting a staircase up here as well. So we'll start here, in this corner here. And then we've got a 1 gap so we can get up. Put an upside down stair. Then a second one. Third one. Third high. Like that. Just for now, because we're going to actually have a platform. I think we'll have the oak coming from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, that one might be a bit lower, because when it comes to the staircase, we'll put it up an extra 1 and we'll see what it looks like. Because when you get in there, we're going to need to turn here. So we'll probably put another staircase here. We're going to have to aim it at a funny angle. Like that. So obviously we can still get up. In fact, we can't. No, we can't get up. So that's fine. Then we're just going to use a half slab across there. And then that top one is a half slab. So when you come up here, you can actually get onto your place. So we've got 4 across there, and then another 4. And then this one can go all the way across and meet here. Now, hopefully we can actually get down those. Yeah, perfect. We'll just run this going round, and you only want 1 there. So it's just perfect to actually fit down. Now you can kind of mess around with some ideas if you want to do it differently. But I would probably, where you've got this window arch here, I would probably separate it here. Fill this stuff in. And this could kind of overlook the kitchen. So we would get some. You can actually use the spruce as well for this bit going across there. So we've got a nice little bit up there. Maybe we could use this as like a storeroom or something like that. For here, this is why I've done this. Because we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this could go across here as well. Just enough gap for a doorway, and we can have a bedroom here. So for this bit underneath, obviously keep to the same pattern design like that, and then bring that down. We've got a doorway in here, and this is where we can actually have our bedroom. So we'll get our bed out, BED main. We'll actually keep that out. Now what I'm wanting to do is maybe put a platform behind here, and then when we put our 2 beds on, we can actually put some like plants and stuff there. And for a light source, I would probably, you could maybe use some glowstone, but obviously if you haven't been into the nether yet, you don't have to do that. Get our glowstone up there, and maybe some trapdoors just to kind of make it look fancy. Now you don't obviously have to use all this stuff, it's kind of like ideas. But I think that looks quite nice. We can add some other stuff in here. maybe something here. I kind of want like just put a block there, and then we get a little glass cabinet on here like that, and then we can use a sign. So we'll get a sign out, sign, so I can put the bed away, get the sign on there, and we can actually put it at the other side as well. It's a bit cramped, but oh well. And then if you like, for some extra little bit, just kind of get a piece of carpet, put it on top, and there you've got like a little glass cabinet. It looks quite cool. You can get some paintings in here as well, so painting doesn't necessarily have to be this painting, something like that. That's quite nice. Maybe one on the other side or something. Oh, luckily we got both of them, so we've got that. That's perfect. Now here I'm thinking, would we be able to squeeze through? We still can actually. Yeah, what we can do, we can get some soul sand. Now, obviously, if you haven't been into the Nether, you don't have to do this a little bit. But I'm thinking something like this. And then if we get our trapdoors, get the trapdoors, get some nether warts as well. And we've got like a little nether farm. Nether wart farm, as one would say. We've got that, we've got our nether warts, we put our trapdoors across here just to kind of seal it so it doesn't look as tacky. Put that there as well. We can get through there, perfect. Sound as a pound. Now let's get some more glowstone. I'm going to click that underneath here. Put the glowstone at the top there, and then we can actually use the trapdoors across the top as well. And then in there. That's quite nice. Maybe get a sofa there. But for this bit here, now we can either decide to use, let's use the spruce and put one spruce there, one spruce there. We're going to use some furnaces and a crafting table. Now I'm going to put 2 crafting tables just to be symmetric, because I'm just a bit weird like that. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 across the top here, maybe even 4. YOLO. Let's put this across here, put this across here. You can have these going here, and if you would like, for this top bit, you could have something like an extra cooker there. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? And then let's get the brewing stand. Brew in stands. I'm going to use 2, of course. You can use 1, but I'm keeping symmetric like that, so we can still use that. That looks cool. We can have maybe a cobblestone. I'm just trying to make this interior quite nice. Oh, there we go. That's quite nice. And yeah, at the top here we can get some more glowstone. Put that at the top. Get this going across, kind of seal it in. Get that bit sealed in as well. Yeah, I kind of like that back wall sort of feel. What you can do here as well, you can actually go like this. So it's kind of like goes up and it vents into these, or if you would like, you can kind of get some signs and kind of mess around with some ideas that kind of look cool. So you could get a sign at this side, like the little cabinets or something. You can actually write something in them, like, I don't know, you can do like brackets and stuff. And pots and stuff to make it look good. Let's see, where are they? Here we go. We've got a pot, and then maybe you can use any flower, but I kind of like using the fern. Get a fern on here, obviously in a pot there, maybe 2 at the top as well. It's kind of a grand kitchen, but oh well. It's a bit overkill this, but yeah. So at the side here, let's see. You could even have like a secret passage where if anybody comes into your house, I would probably do something like this. Get 2 coming up here, and then you could put a sign here, and then we can have something across the top. Now it probably doesn't have to be this block, but like something like that, you know. And then what you can do is get your paintings Hopefully this works. If we get a 2 painting, we've just made a secret entrance. Oh no, we're going to have to put it this side. So to put them on, put them like this, and then you can rest your painting on here. I think we'll have to crouch, there we go. So obviously if you get a 2 painting, it's going to work way better like that. So obviously I have to aim at the ground and get a 2 painting. You can even get a 4 painting. Come on, give me a 2. Please. I'm going to be here all day. 12 years later. I've aged. Well, you get the idea anyway. You crouch down, you can... Oh, seriously? The time I actually get it, and it just screws me up. Right, okay, this is how we... I'm putting one there, so try and get past that. Right, one there. No, come on. This is going to take hours. 12 years later. Right, so you got something like that, and then you've got like this, and then you can like get into the ocean and like escape from someone. I think that's quite cool. So we've got that, and yeah, kind of want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just enough so you can kind of creep through there. Get that. In fact, do something like this. We get the bookshelves. Give me your bookshelves. I'm going to use some of those as well, actually. So we've got 1, 2 gaps. Put that there. Put this there. You could have like, I don't know, 3 in the middle of that. My phone's going off. How unprofessional. And then we are going to use some ferns. Obviously, you can put some flowers in. I think that looks quite good. And then just slap 1 in the middle. That looks awesome. And carpet-wise, you can put a little carpet down there if you would like to kind of... I'm going to use a white carpet for a change because I'm always using red carpets. Just something like this, you know. It doesn't have to be exactly like this. Like that. Kind of cuts the room up. Looks quite nice. And then on this top bit here, if you would like, now you can just kind of like run this railing down to there. Run this one down to here. And then get some oak slabs. And it just kind of, even though it's unnecessary, it just kind of makes it look more busy, you know. I think that's what separates houses and makes them look good or bad on the inside. Like that. I think that looks quite nice. We've got the top part here now. We've got our bedroom and stuff. Now, if you would like, I don't know if we could do this. Is it possible? Right, let's see. This is over the doorway there. No, it's not possible. I was thinking for a nether portal. But oh well. We can kind of use this for enchantment place. I don't know if it'll work though, but we're going to try it. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. Perfect. It does fit. So if you did want to do that, even though it looks not as good, yeah, maybe. It would be coming out of the roof, basically. But you've got something like that, you can't get 30 enchantment, but it's a very small house, you know. So I would probably use it for, I would get something down like this. So that's going across there. And then we would use some of this oak just to separate it to that point. And then across these little bits, we can actually get our pots and stuff. Just to kind of make it look nice. So get like 1, 2, 3 there. You can have a backlight there. And then we can get our chest to finish it off. 1, 2. 1, 2. So that's perfect there. We've got another space for a chest there. It's just a nice little chest room. What I would do for the torch. Just stick it on there. Oh, that's not a torch. That's a glowstone. 1 on there. I don't know, maybe 2 here or something to get some of that light in. And then we can have a painting maybe here or here or something. Maybe just the 1 painting. Come on. Please. There we go. That's quite nice. You can have a little carpet down here or something like that. But I'm quite happy with that. If you want, obviously we've got anvils. But we've got our anvils outside. So It's just entirely up to you if you kind of want to decorate on the inside, if you want to add cobwebs and stuff like that, if you want maybe something like an anvil here, just to kind of cut it up. But all that's left to do, D-O-O-R. Get your door out. You can use an oak door or whatever you like. That's not a door. I would put it in from the inside like that, so it kind of gives that depth. That looks quite nice. And then we can put one here as well. We can put it on the inside. So we have it like that. We've got our doors, keep all the creepers out and stuff. And then one here, you can actually put this at the side, have that going up or something like that. And to fully complete the build, as you can see, what I've done is put signs going all the way around here. So it's just basically loads and loads of signs going all the way around, even across this too little bit. And as you can see, it's going all the way around, apart from I haven't done this bit here. So if you want to run it all the way around, it's unnecessary resources, but it's an extra sort of detail that kind of makes your build stand out, as you can see. Looking from there, I think it does look beast. It's definitely worth putting the time and effort into it. But if not, you've got a house that looks still just as good. You just haven't got that extra little detail. So, and there you go, guys. I really hope you enjoy. If you want to complete the build, I would probably put some torches around, just making sure it's lit up enough to keep those pesky creepers away. And hopefully you enjoyed this video enough to slap that like button. I will make sure I put some down in the description, some awesome bigger builds than this. So definitely check out in the description. And if you want different furniture ideas, I will make sure I put that down in the description as well. So I'm almost addicted. I shall catch you later. Enjoy your new water house. Peace.